Hello, good afternoon. We're hosting at Mundocast, and my name is Matteo.
My name is Yasmin.
My name is Maria Clara.
My name's Gabriel.
And today we're gonna talk about
Movies. And what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Doctor Strange.
And what can you tell me about it?
It's a really great movie. I really like it because Elizabeth Olsen plays my favorite character. And basically, the movie talks about Wanda searching her children through the multiverse.
That's a great movie.
What about yours?
my favorite movie is Jumanji
Which one?
from 2017, and I really like it because it's funny and has a lot of action.
What's your favorite movie, Gabriel?
Mine's probably Avengers, the first one.
What can you tell me about it?
Well, it talks about the Avengers. They need to defeat Loki. He is the villain of this film. And later he became a hero.
My favorite movie is Scream because I like the ghost face. It's a movie that two psychs and try kill the main character.
Main character.
It's the main character. What role? Who is your favorite actor or actress?
I'm gonna choose Elizabeth Olsen to be my favorite this time because she played the Scarlet Witch. That is one of my favorite characters too.
And what role this person famous for?
This is the role she's most famous for sure. I mean, she was already famous before because she's sister of the Ocean Twins, but this role gave her more visibility.
And what's your favorite actor or actress movie?
Well, I have a lot of them, but the most special to me are Elizabeth Olsen and Scarlett Johansson.
And Mateo?
My favorite actor is Kevin Hart, and I really like him because he's really funny, and all of his movies have a bit of his funny side, even sad ones. And his most famous role would be in Jumanji, where he played Franklin Fimber.
Okay. What's your favorite genre of movies and why do you like it?
My favorite genre of movies is comedy movies, or action movies. I really like it because it's entertaining and because it gets me excited for the next moments or episodes.
Okay. What about yours?
My favorite genre of movie is horror movies because I like the suspense we've seen there. And what's your favorite genre of movie?
Mine's or horror movies or the fictional ones because I really love the surrealism. It really takes me, interests me. I love it. So yours?
I really like action movies because I feel so much excited for seeing what's happening. I like the feeling of fight scenes, of where I have power in it.
I like these action movies too. I think that's a great movie. Action movie.
A really great genre of movie.
Yes.
I like them too. And do you remember a song that's written for a movie?
I do remember the one Scarlett Johansson made for the Sing movie.
uh,
What about you?
and I remember the music of the White Chicks and the Thousand Miles. Or making our way downtown, walking fast, tasting sweats and a hold on. And you, Maria.
I remember of Can't Catch Me Now by Olivia Rodrigo. She made the song for the Hunter Games.
Mateo?
I remember exit film for a movie by Radiohead, and they made it for Romeo and Juliet in 1997, I think. And Radiohead was already famous before the song, but that song is just great. I love it.
Yeah.
Yasmin, if you have to participate in a movie, which genre would you pick?
I think I will pick comedy movies or horror movies because I saw a lot of movies in this genre.
And have you ever dreamed about being a superstar?
I think I never dream about a uh, about
Movie
superstar. Yes, because I think that's not for me. And you?
Me neither. I never thought on being a superstar, but it will probably be great. And I'll probably make act on a horror movie. As I said, it's my favorite genre of movies.
And you?
If I were to choose, I'd pick an comedy movie or an action movie. I really like those. And me neither. I have never dreamed about being a movie superstar because I don't really think it's easy to be a movie superstar or an actor. What
Well-
about you?
Well, I think I would probably pick horror movies. I don't know, it seems to be so cool, like making all the scenes, but I think it's a really little dangerous too because I have heard a lot about feeling weird things when you make one of those.
I think anybody in this table wants to be a superstar.
I don't know.
But it's a hard way.
Yes,
It's hard to be famous.
That's. I think that some actors don't have a long time with this.
Yes.
It's
Example, the Tony Stark. The Tony Stark. I think that he's not have the disease. Had disease.
maybe. It's a really difficult job to
Yes.
act, to do.
It's hard to handle with the, how do I say that? The fans, paparazzi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You need to create a lot of
Confidence?
yes.
I think it's hard because you need to be already famous to gain great projects.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of stories about actors and actresses that don't feel comfortable or don't have a really good time being an actress.
Yes.
Have some movie if you know, and this movie was like a power. Do you have some movie recommendation?
I do. It's made by Elizabeth Olsen too, and it's called Wind River. It's a criminal movie. Like, in the movie, a girl dies, and the character made by Elizabeth, Jane Banner, has to discover what happened to her.
Have a lot of movies with the. Esqueci a palavra.
What about you? You have some movie to recommend?
I do, yes. It's called Kingsman, the first movie. And it's an action movie. I really like those kind of movies. And it's about a secret society, something like that. And they're agents and it's really nice. I really like that movie. What about you?
I do have a recommendation. The last one I watched with her, it was called The Substance. It's a really great movie. It talks about Elizabeth Sparkle. She was a really famous person, but then she became old. And then people didn't know her, so she uses the substance. The substance creates other self.
I watched that movie. It's really
Did
great.
you?
I did.
Oh my god! It's a great movie, but it has a lot of gore.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really gross.
Yeah,
I remember.
I watched it.
have a lot of people's no, movies with the inspiring real stories.
There's a lot of movies that are inspired by real stories, like
Yes.
murders and etc.
Or
Yeah.
documentaries.
Yes, yes.
Well, was there any movies that you guys watched and like everyone liked it, but you didn't?
Yeah.
Which one?
Hereditary. I hate that movie. I'm sorry. I know everyone
There's
loves it.
I don't like this movie.
I watched it.
It's so confusing.
And you?
I don't like the trilogy of Guardians of Galaxy. I love the Guardians, but I just don't like the movies. Like the last one was not so cool. Was confusing. What about you?
I don't. I don't like the movie when I think everybody saw this movie because I think that's not really good. It's a comedy movie, and the name is Pixels, with the Adam Sandler. Is I think that's so confusing. With the games world, go to the real world.
Oh, I watched that one. I don't like it too.
No, I think that so,
It doesn't make any sense.
Yes, that's a don't have.
Yeah.
I never watched Pixels, but I heard many bad critics about it. And I have one that I don't really like. It's Incoming. It's on top 2 movies today, and it's embarrassing. Everything the teens do, it's embarrassing and gives me chills. It's horrible. I don't really like it.
I never heard it about it.
Me neither.
Horrible. Don't watch it.
I have one movie when I once watch with Will go stay in the cinema. It's the Venom.
I never watched it.
You never watched
I never
Venom?
watched
I just watched
Any?
the first one.
No.
I've never watched
None of
any
them.
Venom.
Oh my god! I watched.
I'm feeling a
I watched-
horrible Marvel fan right now.
It's okay, girl.
I saw the Venom Times of Carnicia. I don't know how.
It's the last one, right?
Yes. I
I heard about it. It seems to be pretty good.
I saw a movie in the cinema when I don't like is Joker and the second Joker. I don't like the movie.
With
It's a
Lady
mu-
Gaga.
Yes.
Oh my
a
god,
mus-
it's such a horrible movie.
Yes.
It's a musical, right?
Yes,
I
the
hate
musical.
musicals.
I don't like musical movies. That's a,
Lady Gaga
do
is a
like-
diva,
I-
but
the movie.
she's not an actress.
I
No.
hate musical movies
There are
as well.
some
too.
musical movies that aren't that great. Like, I can't think in any bad
The only musical movie that I like is Sing, but it's not really a musical movie.
Haven't you
Yes.
watched the new Matilda?
Sing it's a good.
I don't
movie.
like Matilda.
Girl, I
Just
love
the
that movie.
But just the movie, the old movie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like music.
Have
I-
a Matilda musical. I don't like this movie too.
Yeah. This one that she's talking about, I heard that Harry Styles did a song for it, and I don't really like him, honestly.
Have you saw that Harry Styles is acting on Marvel?
Oh my god!
He is?
Oh my
What
god!
movie?
He
Eternals.
appeared on the end of Eternals. Yeah.
Does he know how to
It's
act?
another movie that it's horrible.
Yes.
I mean, no wonder why.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know if he knows to act because he had like
He's not an actor.
He's
No.
a singer.
yeah he had like 17 seconds of appearance.
Oh,
He will never
Like,
show again.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's Thanos' brother, right?
Brother, cousin, I don't know.
Cousin, yeah,
It-
cousin.
It's they are parents, but they
No.
don't seem to be.
Thana is his cousin.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I never watched, I'm sorry for this, but I've never watched many Marvel movies. Like 1 or 2.
You. Oh my god!
I don't
have-
She's judging him
Oh my
so
God.
much.
I'm telling the truth.
You never. Oh, I. Why?
Before I watch it, I hate it too.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm just lazy to watch it. There's way too many movies.
Yeah,
Like
it's too long.
Star Wars.
But it's
Way
I
too
hate
many.
Star Wars.
Me neither.
No, I don't like Star Wars too. I think
boring.
True. I think the.
It's too old. I don't like watching old films.
I like have a some
What's
films
with
when
old
I.
films?
What?
What's with old films? Why don't we like it?
Oh,
Do you
they're
have some
going to
preference?
fight.
Yeah, do you have any prejudice?
We can't fight in here.
You don't like
I
Scream?
wish.
Scream! Oh, Scream is an
Scream
old
is
film
old.
and a movie.
No.
Scream is
That's a great old movie. I think. I like. I I like
Don't know what
the
he's talking
first
about.
Scream.
Oh, girl.
I think the 1997. I think with the first Scream was.
Oh my god.
Do you
It's old.
Do you prefer Marvel or DC?
Marvel. I can't like DC. I just like Harley Quinn. She's a diva.
Yes.
And
I like
Raven.
I think I like the Marvel too because I have a one person in the DC what I really like is the Joker. Two persons, true. And the Joker and the Batman. I love the Batman.
Me too.
And the
And
Catwoman.
Also,
Oh yeah, she's so
Three
cool.
people.
I think Yasmin is gonna kill me after I say that. But I've never really watched any of the Scream movies.
Me
just
neither.
one. There's
Oh.
a lot. I watched one like
need
3 days ago.
I
She's
just
gonna
watched
kill me.
Jenna
You need
Ortega
to
one.
Really?
She's gonna hit you.
She's
So
threatening
good.
me. She's threatening
You're
me.
gonna love
She's
Amber.
gonna hit you.
I watched
I'm seeing
one
your eyes.
last week.
Oh my god. I think the Catwoman's really
She's a
good.
diva too.
Yes.
I never saw any
And the
of
Harley
her.
Quinn.
Me neither, but
Why?
she's so cool. I just like her. I never
How do
watched
you like her?
Yes.
Never
because
watching.
I saw things about her in TikTok and I like her. Okay.
That's not a
He's
reason.
rolling the eyes for me.
I think the Harley Quinn and the Joker are.
They're not a good couple. It's a toxic relationship.
I agree.
I
Which
think-
one?
Joker
The one
and Harley
Margot
Quinn.
Robbie does
Yes.
or Lady Gaga?
She's the only Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga
Lady Gaga is not.
an
Lady Gaga is
actress.
Lady Gaga.
No.
Yes.
Lady Gaga is a
I'm sorry,
singer.
I didn't watch, so I don't know about the story.
I
Did you not?
I didn't.
I don't want to
Suicide
watch
Squad?
because
Never?
I did.
Oh.
I'm talking about the Lady Gaga one.
Oh,
No
I
one
never
wants
watched
to
it,
watch
but I
that one.
hate musical movies. Not watching it.
I remember that I hate Marvel before I watched the first movie. I never thought I was going to like so much.
Me too.
I mean, I started in 2021 and I started because I saw something on TikTok and I think like, oh, I'm gonna give a chance to that. And I just love that.
The first time I watched Marvel, it was with my brother. We watched. I'm sorry, Avengers: Age of Ultron on the cinema.
I hated Wanda.
Girl,
Oh my god.
Because my favorite characters was Natasha, and in the movie, she controls Natasha's mind and made her see things,
she
and I
controlled
hate her.
everyone.
But Natasha was my favorite, and I hated her for that.
You know, I just started liking Natasha when I
When
met
she
you.
died.
No, when I met you.
Oh, really? Yeah. I remember the first time when we met that you look at me and you said like, "Oh, she's wearing a Natasha's shirt."
Yeah, was it a Wonder one?
No, I
Okay.
didn't have any Wanda's one.
Guys, I have a question.
Okay.
So, as I see, you guys are obsessed with Marvel.
Yes.
I was like, I think, not sure.
Do you think?
I'm sure you guys are obsessed with Marvel.
That's
so,
better.
what's a movie, not a trilogy, that you guys are obsessed with?
Captain Marvel.
Not Marvel, another movie.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's a great movie.
But
saw
I
Captain Marvel.
love Carol too. Another movie? Okay, wait. I just watch movies that my favorite actors do.
Me too.
That's
Oh my
terrible.
God.
You need to know more people.
You mean a
I
trilogy?
Not a trilogy, a movie or movie series.
That is not on Marvel.
Okay, that's so difficult.
You really need to think that hard for a movie?
Maybe.
You only know that in your
there's
life?
one I watched with my mother. It was called Watchers. It talks about a girl. She moves to a new apartment and her neighbors are like pretty mad. And they took photos of it and they literally got obsessed with their neighbors. And there's a lot of plot twists I love that movie.
I love plot twists as well.
Me too.
What about you? Oh, sorry.
And I don't know. What about you?
Guys, come on. Something that is not Marvel. Is it really that hard to think?
A little bit.
You guys
I
are
think
obsessed.
I have one horror movie when I really like to is Terrifier. I saw the
Hated
one.
that movie.
I never
Oh my
watched.
I really did.
It's
It's really good.
Gross.
gross. It's just boring.
I think that I wanna see the tree.
The 30.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think we ended.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And
We finished.
seeing here because have more people when we present in this podcast.
She's looking for it in
Bye.
the camera.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you in the next.
Hey
guys.
Good afternoon. We're here to talk about animes and cartoons at Mundocast. I'm Fernanda. I'm 14 years old.
I'm Sophia, I am 13 years old.
I'm Clarina and I'm 14 years old as well.
So let's start.
Yeah, first question.
When you were a child, what was your favorite anime or cartoon?
When I was a child, I would watch many cartoons. I will be many times at the TV. And I remember too, there were the ones that I liked the most. That was Star versus the Evil Forces and Gravity Falls.
Oh, can you tell me about Gravity Falls?
Yeah, Gravity Falls was about two brothers, Mabel and Dipper, that went to their uncle's house, and that place specifically had a lot of weird stuff happening. So they went on many adventures to find out what was that. Also, her uncle had a store that where they spent their summer that would sell some weird things. Most of them were fake, but don't change the fact that there were things happening. So they went on adventures to find out what was the matter, and they found Bill Chipper, that is some kind of entity that was controlling those things. He could manipulate the reality and made all that things happen. And they go to fight him and make things go back to normal.
Oh, I watched it a little, but I stopped it.
I watched it by YouTube, so it was a bit spaced, not on order, but it's like could understand what was happening.
And you, Sophia?
My favorite cartoon when I was a child is Amazing World of Gumball. It's three brothers, one a cat and fish and a bunny. And the cat is Gumball, and he trains their cat because he can walk like a woman. And fish, he's his brother, and his sister, and he's stranger like them. He can walk like a woman.
Yes.
It's more into comedy, right? Like funny jokes and stuff.
Yeah, and there are a lot of adventures on their city, and there are there are a mother. She's a cat, and the father he's a bunny, and the fish is
Fish?
yeah he's adopted, and
Oh, adopted. It makes more sense.
Yeah.
and we have a lot of adventures and explore the world.
I see.
And you, Fernanda, do you watch it something when you were little?
Yes. When I was a child, I used to watch Ponyo. It's an anime. It's about a fish, a little girl fish, who drank human blood by accident.
Vampire.
No. And with her friend Sasuke, she became a human. There is the antagonist, not violent, the antagonist, her father,
Daddy issues.
that didn't want her to turn into a human. So he tries to stop her. But anyways, she turned into a human with her friend. In the end of the history, there's a good ending, and he accepts her as a human.
I always see people talking about it like it was my childhood, but I only watched it this year. I just found out its existence.
Yeah. So
Next question.
We're talking about past, but nowadays, do you have a favorite anime?
Yeah, I have. It's Tokyo Revengers. It's about a man. He is a Takemichi Hanagaki, and he have a regrets the past because his girlfriend died and his friends died too, and he wants back to the past.
This is sad.
Yeah.
Everyone died.
Yeah, everyone died, and he wanna back to the past, and he can he take the hands one a boy, and he go to the past, and he can save everyone.
Is a good ending?
Yeah, they and his girlfriends marry, but
And the friends.
His
They
friends.
die? No. they aren't marrying. And the boy that gave him powers to come back to time, you saved?
it's like a power of the back to the past because they
Time traveling.
Every time they shake hands, he times the.
because when someone have the same things, they take their hands and can't back to the past.
I see. I didn't watch this one. Many
won't
people told me
wish.
to watch, but I didn't.
You want to watch it?
Someday I will.
Do you have a favorite one nowadays?
I do, and it is Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh, tell me about it.
There, it happens on a world where people have some abilities, powers. It's a kind of thing that I like pretty much to watch. And their main character, Atsushi, works for the Agency of Detectives. His ability is to be a were tiger, like a werewolf, but instead of being a wolf, it's a tiger. And he can change his body parts or just to completely turn into a tiger. And he's part of this organization, the agency, but there are others like the Port Mafia. Another character is Dazai Osamu, that is pretty important to the story.
Many people thinks he's the main character.
I didn't watch, but Sophia watched it, think he was.
Before I watched it, I thought he was the main character.
I didn't find out this way. I knew till the start. I watched it before. Anyways,
I try to watch it, but I can't. I forget to watch it.
let's come to my house, then we'll watch it.
You will sequester me.
Anyways, there are many other organizations as well, like the Port Mafia, where Dazai came from, but he changed it to the agency. They are the Gilda, the Haunting Dogs, and the Decay of Angels that are the antagonists. And the government as well takes part of it, and there is many plots. And another point that make me like BSD that much is the fact that the characters are based in writers from the past, like Fyodor Dostoevsky, that was an important, pretty famous Russian philosopher and writer, and he was recreated on the anime as Fyodor Dostoevsky as well, that is the antagonist of the history.
Is this history already finished?
No, it's not. We have 4 seasons, right? I think 4 seasons on the anime, and the manga is still releasing month per month chapters.
Yes.
But I think it's almost the end of the history, since many characters were killed. But it's good. I like it. And it will end soon anyways. So if the matter you don't want to finish it is because it's still ongoing, you can go because you'll finish soon.
I have 2. A favorite anime is Haikyuu, about a little boy called Hinata Shoyo. He's a teenager, not a kid. And he wants to be the best at volleyball.
Is there a matter in being small?
Yes. Everyone, almost everyone in volleyball is tall. So for him to be the best is kind of difficult, you know?
I get it.
And he and his best friend, Kageyama Tobio, his setter, goes through a lot of challenges and they play against good teams. There are victories, there are losses.
I like when the enemies are equilibrated. Like, it's not
Yes.
the main character just winning every time.
Yes.
It makes it more to the reality.
There's a lot of characters, side characters, and is a history that is finished years ago, but the manga and the anime is still adapting you know?
But
There are 4 seasons, and the manga is still...
Even in Japanese, there's no physical version.
No, in Japanese is already all finished, the manga.
It's just for us Brazilians.
Yes,
That's
it's
sad.
still adapting. And we're talking about our favorites. Tell me about your 3 favorites animes.
Okay, my top 3. The first one is BSD, Bungo Stray Dogs, just as I said before. The second one would be Hanako Toilet Bound Hanako-kan. The same you are wearing the earrings. And because I kind of dropped it, but I really like the art style and the characters.
So pretty.
I think it's cute the way, and I will try to read it again, but I really like them. And the third one is Attack on Titan, because it's so good.
Yes.
This story is so well written.
So many details in the history.
There are so many details from the past, things that happens only many seasons times for years on the timeline. So it's still good. The characters are well written. The depth, the emotions are always so well. They are well transmitted to us.
Yes.
So I like it pretty much as well.
I have a list too. In first place is Haikyuu, just like I said.
Obviously.
In second place is just like you, Toilet Bound Hanako-kan. Like you said, is so a good history, so much. In third place are Moriarty the Patriot. It's about Sherlock Holmes, but the main character is Moriarty, you know, the antagonist. And it's not on my top 3, but I'd like to say Howl's Moving Castle because it's so good, it's so pretty, the art.
I thought about talking about Howl's Moving Castle as well, but it's a movie. I'm not really into movies. I prefer seasons and episodes, but I really like it as well. The Howl is an amazing character.
And you, Sophia, your list.
My first place is Tokyo Revengers, I say. The second is Haikyuu, like
Again?
but he is first. And Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Did you
need
read
to
it all?
finish.
Everyone's I know this.
But did you read it all?
I don't read all, but I read sometimes.
Yes.
But I watched the anime.
I see.
The released parts on anime. I didn't watch. I got lazy because I've read the manga, and I dropped the manga because
Yes, I dropped it too, but I read a good part.
everyone was dying. There was no fun. Oh, I didn't get to the part everyone was dying. It's because I stopped understanding the history, so I just dropped it. But I know everyone dies at some point, so I'm not there to see characters.
It's a good story, but it's a compiler story too.
There are many things you need to understand, and I don't want to understand them.
So we talked
complicated.
about our favorites, but is there an anime that you don't like?
Yeah, it is Naruto. I don't like Naruto because I think it is have a old graphic, and I think he's like a child, and I don't like. I think he's cringy. I don't know.
So many fillers.
What your past self? They say the same thing. You from the past would say the same thing about
Don't remember me
Naruto?
about this.
Okay, let's forget the past on the past.
Do you have an anime that you don't like?
I do, and it is Chainsaw Man, and there are many reasons. The main character are crazy for girls, and this is not a good character. The girls that he is into treat him like they don't
Yeah.
treat him good. His life is a mess since the first day, since he's a child.
He's poor.
He's poor. Everyone treats him very badly. The anime has a good animation. The musics from the abertures and the endings the openings and the ending are so good.
Yes.
And there are many of them. The anime is good, but not the history. And it was abandoned because it's so many years since the first season and nothing more. And the
Yes.
manga disappointed me in many ways because the story just started to lose necks. And
Become confusing.
when they killed the antagonist, the villain, they started another thing, and there was no sense into it. There was no next.
Yes.
At least for me, I didn't like it.
Did you see it in manga?
Yeah, that's the
It's
point.
pretty, but the story is confused.
Yes. I don't like Boku no Hero. It's not a bad history, but it didn't catch my attention. I give it a try. I watched it till the 5th season.
That's a lot.
Yes, but it's boring. I didn't want to keep going.
I tried it. The first episode, I dropped it because
It's so generic. Everyone has powers and such.
there are so many shonens on that kind of thing, like powers.
Yeah.
And then the one that don't know anything, and then he got powers and
Yes.
stuff.
Bungo Stray Dogs is a good example of a history with powers there that are good.
It's generic, the main theme. It is, but they got the characters well written.
Yeah, but Boku no Hero no is so boring, generic.
It's traditional, like a boy is nerd and
Yeah.
a bad boy.
Yeah. There's a bully, there's a nerd who surfers.
And he eats up hair
Hair?
and power.
Yeah. That's why I don't like it.
So next.
Do you prefer to watch the anime or read the manga?
I prefer read the manga because there are a lot of informations, and sometimes the anime have a bad animation, like Tokyo Avengers. The second season is bad.
Yes.
I don't finish, and have a lot of information, and I take manga and go into the first, then anime.
Yes, talking about it, there's Hanako-kun, my favorite anime, that the history is so good, so well made, but the adaptation to the anime is so bad. The dub is bad, like the main character, Hanako. He's a teenager, but his voice is like a family,
Father family.
a father of family.
Makes me remember Tokito from Demon Slayer on the first season. Like, he's a 14-year, and he has a voice of a 40 years old bearded man.
Yeah. And in Hanako,
so
they skipped a lot of history.
They
And
wanted to make it
it's
shorter.
important, this part of history, They just skip it. The dub is bad. The art style in manga is wonderful, but in the anime is so messed up,
Sometimes the manga is doing, but the anime don't
Yeah,
forget.
there's it too. Sorry. The manga keep going till the 100 chapters, and the anime just stop it. Just like Moriarty the Patriot, there is an ending, but the manga has another ending.
I see. Like, they just abandoned the Hanako project because they messed it up with the history. There was no way to continue it.
Yes.
Because the next arc was about a character that wasn't even introduced on the anime.
Yes, and the manga, it was introduced.
It was introduced, he was disinvolved, and he even appeared like an important character. He was just
Yes.
figurant, side character.
And you?
I also prefer the manga because 3 reasons. First one is because, as Sophia said, there are many other stuff that you can see on the manga. And one of my favorite parts about it are the bonus chapters, just like Haikyuu bonus chapters,
Yes.
that are so funny and they are not really adapted. Really few animes adapted those bonus and more funny stuff. They keep just the history. So, and also information about the characters, like those pages as well in Haikyuu where they talk about
Yes.
the
The
characters'
hate.
heights, their class, their preoccupations, and it's something I like. The second reason is because the manga comes first. Most of the cases
Yes.
came first than the anime. So I finished the manga and the anime is still on the last season. So it's way better to just read than to wait for many years to see anime finished.
Yes.
Even if the manga takes longer, but still it is first than the anime itself. And third reason is because when I'm watching things, I have the feeling that I'm losing time. Like, I'm seeing the time goes by. Like 2 episodes, 1 hour.
Yes.
Stuff. just I need to do some other things. But when I'm reading, like I can just binge read it to the end. Nobody's telling me anything. I just go to the chapters and I don't even notice them passing by. So it's good.
Yes.
It's a preference of mine.
And you prefer the online or physical manga?
It depends.
Not talking about condition. Talking
Well-
about what do you prefer?
Then I would for sure prefer the physical. Like just the texture of the book, the looking of the book, it is better. The texture to go through the pages and see it, it's good. So it's my preference.
Sophia?
I prefer to online because I think I can read anything. Some manga I can
Anything.
I can buy. I can buy, and I prefer to read online. But I don't have preference. If I can read physical or online, I want.
I prefer the physical because I can keep it on my bookshelf and
Because
it's
you are
pretty.
rich?
No.
Yo,
And it's
yes, you
pretty.
are rich.
It decors my room, and it's nice to hold the book, scroll through the
The
page.
texture. The smell of new books is too good.
Yes, the online is more accessible. I can just open my cell phone and read, but I still prefer the physical.
I get it.
So that's it.
It's
Our
the time.
Mundocast.
We are ending, so this is our end, and bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Nice to see you. See you next time.
Hello guys, welcome to our podcast. Today we're going to present you the Mundocast. So let's start our podcast. My name is Miguel and I'm 14 years old. Today we're going to talk about games.
My name is Francisco and I am 14 years old.
My name is Eduardo and I'm 12 years old.
My name is Augusto and I am 12 years old.
So let's start. Francisco, what's your favorite game?
My favorite game is Supermarket Simulator.
Okay, what is the main objective of it?
On it, you can rent a supermarket and develop it with your purchase and sales, and was a very famous game in 2023.
Have you ever played this game?
Yes, but the last time is in 2023.
On a cell phone or a PC?
Cell phone.
Okay.
What's your favorite game and what is the main objective of it?
My favorite game is Battlefield. Battlefield is an FPS game and it has an incredible destruction system and it has big maps. And
Okay.
So good. So good.
and you, August, what's your favorite game?
My favorite game is Gears of War. It's a beautiful game.
What's the main aim of it?
The main of it is his goal to win the war against the locusts. The game is very well. Miguel, what's your favorite game?
My favorite game is Red Dead Redemption 2.
What the main of it?
The principal objective of the game is that playing as Arthur Morgan, the main character of the game. Arthur Morgan is a gang member, the gang Vanderlind. And this gang travel from city to city robbing banks because they need money to escape to another country. And the cops is behind the day. So the plan is to buy a ship and travel to another country.
This online game?
Right?
This is online game?
Yes. Like it's a other game. Like you pay for Red Dead Redemption 2, so you have to pay for it online. Francisco, what is your favorite type of game?
My favorite type of game, it isn't of my favorite game, but it's explorer games. It was I like it because one of my first game was Minecraft, and this is one of the many other explorer games.
Why do you like it?
I like it because it's on one of my first games.
But you do what at the game? What do you do at the game?
I I can construct everything.
Are you still playing this game?
What?
You still playing this game?
No.
No. Can you tell me some examples about that type of game?
We have Subnautica, Death Stranding, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Uncharted 4.
Alright.
And you, Edward, what's your favorite type of game?
I like FPS or milsim games, war games in general.
Why do you like it?
I like it because you need to have a good reaction time and because, well,
Okay.
and because I like history and the majority of the games of FPS or milsim are with history in it.
What is your favorite game of FPS?
A Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Oh, tell me about some examples of FPS games.
We have Analyzed. Analyzed is an simulating battle game of the World War II soldiers close quarter combat. And we have War Thunder. War Thunder is a tank battle simulator where it use the module system where he see what component of your vehicle was destroyed, and like if your transmission was destroyed, your tank won't move.
Is that a travel game?
No, it's a tank battle simulator game.
Oh. Okay.
And you, August, what's your favorite type of game?
My favorite type of game is multiplayer games, shooting games, and explorer games.
Why do you like it?
I like it because the gameplay and the history.
Tell me about some examples.
Minecraft, Genshin Impact, Gears of War, Battlefield, and etc. Miguel, what is your favorite type of game?
My favorite type of game is horror games.
What is the name of it? No, sorry.
Why do you like it?
I like it.
Why do you like it?
That is strange, but I like it because of the strange feeling that I have that something is following me or something is behind me, etc. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever played a scary game?
Oh?
Have you ever played a horror game?
No, I never.
You liked
Never
it?
played.
You liked it?
So.
Okay. Francisco, if you had to develop a game for teenagers, what type of game would it be?
I don't have interest in this, but if I were to create, it would possibly be a shooting games, because it is one of the favorite game among teenagers.
Okay. Alright.
You, Edward, if you had to develop a game for teenagers, what type of game would you create and why?
I would create a strategy game because it trains the brain and because we have few strategy games in today's days.
Can you tell me about it, one example?
Clash Royale. Clash
Okay.
Royale is an example of strategy game.
Are you still playing Clash Royale?
Yeah.
Are you good?
I cannot say that because I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
This is hard game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
August, if you had to develop a game for teenagers, what type of game would you develop and why?
I would make a shooting game. Because teenagers like this type of game of more.
Yeah, that is strange. Like nowadays, teenagers like a lot of FPS games, that shooting games, etc.
FPS and shooting games is more.
Yeah. In Brazil, is very famous Free Fighting.
Yeah. Free Fire and Fortnite.
Yes.
And Miguel, you developed a game? What type of game you create?
What type? I think horror games again. just because I like it. And I think that nowadays horror games not very famous, so I think that we need to increase that. And you, Francisco?
No, the other question.
What?
Nothing. And I don't have interest in this. But possibly be a shooting game.
Shooting game? Okay.
Yes.
Francisco, have you ever played a game based on decisions that, depending on your choices, can change something on the game, like the fame of the game or something like that?
Yes, Minecraft story mode. In it you have to make many choices, which will always result in the same ending, which is defeating the Wither boss, a very famous boss of Minecraft.
Have you played this game?
Yes, but not so much.
Okay.
Edward, have you played a game based on decisions where, depending on your choices, you could end the history of the game in different ways? Tell me about it.
Yes, it was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. In this game, depending on your decisions, you could capture the main enemy. That was Roman Menendez. You could save your friend, you could save your father, and etc.
You have to save your family.
Not your family, but your father, because you play as his friend. Because we have two years at playing this game, like we have in the 1960s and in the 2025. And so in 1960s we play as a friend of your father, and 2025 we play as you.
Okay.
August, have you ever played a game based on decisions where, depending on your choices, you could end the game in different ways?
Yes, I play Gears of War 5 with my dad.
Tell me about it.
In your last decision, you decide save one of your friends. This game is so very cool.
You have to save it on your friends.
Yes,
Why?
but the Queen of Locusts is kill your friends.
Okay.
You can save one.
Yes.
Oh,
So, well, that was great, the podcast. But our time is not enough. So we're going to over the podcast now. Bye-bye, guys.
bye guys.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
Hello, everybody. We're students from WordCock, and we're here on Mundocast to talk about music. I'm Yuri from 8th grade.
I'm Sophia, and I'm from 7th grade.
I'm Malu. I'm a student from 9th grade.
And let's start. The first question. Sophia, what's your favorite singer?
My favorite singer is Lana Del Rey
And why do you like this person so much?
because I like the music genre, and I love this. I love she, and she's so beautiful.
And what's your favorite song from?
My favorite song is Summertime Sadness because it's really cool and I love the song.
And you, Malu?
One of my favorite singers is Olivia Rodrigo.
And why do you like?
And I like her composition so much, and her voice is so good, and she also acts very well. I think that she's so charismatic and she's so cool. I think that she's so beautiful. Yeah.
And your favorite song from?
My favorite song from is for sure Deja Vu from the album Sour, her first album, from 2021.
Yes. And my favorite singer
Yeah.
is Taylor Swift. I like her because she's so beautiful and her voice is beautiful too. I love the way that she treats her fans. She makes part of some charity institutions and she helps who needs.
Yeah. And your favorite song from?
My favorite song from her, it's from Speak Now's album, and it is Sparks Fly. that says about how she felt making shows to her fans, how she felt happy.
Yeah. Sophia, what's your favorite genre of music?
I like pop music
And what do you like about it?
because the beat of the music is so catchy and fun, and I like this.
Yeah. And can you name some singers that sing in this area?
There are several pop singers in the world, like Shawn Mendes, Bruno Mars, Sabrina Carpenter, Lana Del Rey, and etc.
Yeah. And you, Yuri, what's your favorite genre of music?
My favorite genre of music are pop and rock.
What do you like about it?
I like it because makes me dance, makes me sing, and I love everything that makes me feel happy, that makes me sing, makes me dance.
And can you name some singers that sing in this area?
Yeah, there's a lot of singers in pop, but the most famous and the most that I like are Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, Adele, Katy Perry, and much more. And from rock are the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, AC/DC, Pink Floyd, and Queen.
My favorite genre of music are pop music, rock, and Brazilian popular music, MPB. And I listen to Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, Sabrina Carpenter, Chaperone, Growing Red, Clairo, so much more. And Brazilian singers like Djavan, Tribalistas, Marisa Monte, Caetano Veloso, Legião Urbana, Tim Maia, Cazuza, Frejá. I love Brazilian rock. And I like this because I like good music with deep lyric that I can feel. And that's why I like this genre. It's electrified to me.
Yuri, have you ever written a song?
I just wrote songs when my school asked me to do this, and when I did, I followed the theme that my school asked me to do at work. And
Could you imagine yourself was a famous singer?
no, I can't, because I don't like the fame. I feel the fame as much darkness that so many people can see.
And you, Malu, you ever write a song?
Yeah, I've already tried to write.
And what's your it about?
And I write poems and mix with some chords, and about love and friendship, my life. When I was a child, I wrote little songs. I've always liked it. And yeah.
And could you imagine yourself was a famous person?
Yeah, since childhood, it's always been my dream to be a famous singer because I love singing and it's always been a passion to me. And yeah.
I've never written a song in my life, but would be an incredible experience too I have. And I already imagined myself was a famous singer in a very crowded show and everyone sing with me.
That's cool.
And now, Malu, which famous singer from the past do you think that have a good impact in nowadays singers?
It's a good question. I think the Beatles revolutionized the music industry, and Ella Fitzgerald for sure, because she was the jazz lady, and I love jazz. Kurt Cobain, Michael Jackson's music videos, the music videos from the MTV era inspired so much. In Brazil, the bossa nova inspired many genres of music like MPB and national rock, and so João Gilberto, the first in the genre, Tom Jobim, Vinícius de Moraes, and Rita Lee inspires many singers in nowadays, in my opinion.
And you, Sophia?
I think Michael Jackson, his musical video Thriller reached incredible 120 million copies, and this number had never been surpassed before. And And this was a famous music video because it was a kind of video, cinema, special effects, music, all in single video.
Yeah.
And you, Yuri?
For me, the artists from the past that I think had the most impact on nowadays singers are the Beatles, Queen, Mariah Carey, and Whitney Houston. The Beatles, just for me, is the band with the most recognizable band of all time.
For sure.
They created some music styles and much more things. Queen with Bohemian Rhapsody created a song with three different genres of music and one song which the decade was quite daring. And Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston had one of the most incredible voices in history.
Yeah.
Yuri, when you listen to an English song, can you understand the lyrics and the message behind?
The lyric I can understand, but the message behind it's hard for me because some singers use their lives to write a song, and I need to know what's happening in their lives to understand the message behind the song.
What songs can you give as an example strong or powerful message, and why?
Willow from Taylor Swift, because this song talks about how you feel, how influential you are when you in love, and this happen in every person.
Yeah. And you, Sophia, when you listen to an English song, can you understand the lyrics and the message behind?
Yes, I can. I understand many things, but the messages are a little complicated because there are a lot of regional English vocabulary, and this is so difficult for me.
Which songs can you give as an example strong or powerful message, and why?
I think the Minha Herança by Ana Castela, because she's talk about from enjoy moments they not come back to, and that's it.
Okay.
And you, Malu?
Yes, I can understand the lyrics, but I usually research the meaning to understand the message behind. And to me, a song that has a strong message for me is Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. My bestie showed me the song, and to me, it has a great meaning because reminds me a lot of things. Just like the Brazilian song from Paralamas do Sucesso, Aonde Quer Que Eu Vá, because reminds me of my grandpa. And other example, I think Fable by Didi Paris, in my opinion, has a powerful message too.
Good. And Sophia, have you ever gone to the concert?
Yes, I've been to several shows, such was Ana Castela, Chitãozinho and Chororó, Maiara and Maraísa, and this is so good shows.
And you, Malu?
Yeah, I've already been to a Frejat's concert in Rio de Janeiro. He was a member of Barão Vermelho. He sing Brazilian rock. And he was a member of Barão Vermelho with Cazuza. I love his songs. I love his songs.
Okay.
And you?
I love her music. I love some artists, but I never go to a concert.
Never?
Never. It's so sad for me because Taylor Swift came this year in Brazil, and I can't go to any concert because my mom don't think that I'm in age to go in these things. Yeah. But I hope so that next year I go to Lollapalooza, see Olivia Rodrigo. And information that I know, it's the mayor of Rio de Janeiro is trying to bring Adele to a free show in Rio de Janeiro like he did with Madonna.
That's cool.
Yes.
And Malu, what's your thoughts to the Grammy next year?
That's a good question. And I hope Chapter 1 win the Best New Artist. But I really think that Sabrina take it because she's in top, you know.
Yeah.
And Album of the Year, I bet on Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. And I don't think that the 33 Poets Department win that because Hit Me Hard and Soft is the best in my opinion. Record of the Year, really One Now and Then by Beatles because I love the song, the message, it's wonderful. Rooting from Clyde too and Gracie Abrams because I love you.
And you, Sophia?
I don't understand much Grammy, but I think that Billie Eilish will win some prize.
For sure. Me too.
Yeah. For me, the best new artist who will win is Sabrina Carpenter because in this year she's in the top.
Yeah.
With her 3 hits, Please Please Please, Taste, Espresso, and with her album, it's with her super good album. I love this album. And album of the year, of course, will win, I hope, Billie Eilish. But if Taylor wins, I will happy too because the Church of the Poets Department, it's a good album. But Hit Me Hard and Soft, it's good too. Hit Me Hard and Soft had 1 hit, 3 hits,
Right.
3 hits, Chihiro, Birds of a Feather, and White Flower.
Yeah.
And the Church of the Poets Department don't have any hit. Fortnite is a good song, but it's not in the level of Hit Me Hard and
Soft.
Yeah.
From what's your favorite song from the Torture Poets Department and Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish?
The Church of the Poets Department, it's so London, because if you know what happened to Taylor, you know that song is so powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
And Hit Me Hard and Soft, it's Birds of a Feather. I love the vocal that she did in the end of the music.
The bridge is so good. And to me, Hit Me Hard and Soft, I like White Flower because I love the lyric. I don't know, I feel what she sings in my skin. So I like so much. And the Torture Poets Department, my favorite is LOML because I love the lyric and the message behind is so strong, so powerful to me.
Yeah.
It hurts me.
The Grammy of next year will be a fighting Grammy because
for sure
in this year was the year of the albums in my opinion because Beyonce, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Chappell and Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo too. If can catch me now.
And Godspeed.
I'm rooting for her.
That will be a good Grammy. I hope Ariana will too, because Eternal Sunshine for me it's a good album, one of my 3 top albums of this year, of course.
Sophia, do you have a favorite song from Billie Eilish?
I love the song Chiriro. This is so good and I love this.
I love the dance. Do you?
The dance.
I love. Sabrina Carpenter, do you have a favorite song? A favorite album too?
Yes, I have my favorite album from Sabrina Carpenter. It's the Christmas album. I
love Sinto Amor.
If I remember, it's Mistletoe, something like this. Mistletoe.
Yeah.
And my favorite music, it's my first music from her. It's Nonsense.
I love Nonsense. I love this. So electric.
The rhythm. And you?
She ate. My favorite album is Emails I Can Send. And my favorite song is Emails I Can Send because I love the song. I love the lyric. And because I like the boy, because I love the history behind. And the love triangle with Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett and Sabrina Carpenter. It's my home empire. So I love because I like the boy. It's so electrified. I think that she ate with this. So Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter is so wonderful. She's incredible. Yeah,
And
listen to.
good, real good. Sabrina
Yeah.
Carpenter is a super good artist.
For sure.
And guys, was the podcast. I hope you enjoyed, and see you at the next.
See you next year.
Bye.
XOXO.